Solomon, King Solomon, King Solomon, King Solomon.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the interview here on the King Solomon Entertainment platform, on the KS News platform. Thank you guys so much, bringing you more great commentating and journalism as we report the current topics and all the trending topics that we cover here. Watch out for our reviews on the Stars programming, as well as other network programming, Amazon, Netflix, and so forth. We thank you guys so much for your continuous support on all our social media platforms. King Solomon is now on all social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. Check out our official website, kingsolomonentertainment.tv. Make sure you check out us on Instagram, King underscore Solomon underscore ENT underscore. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Solomon Davis, and make sure you check us out on YouTube, King Solomon Entertainment. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take this time now to subscribe and to share this link. Share this link. You see the links right now that we're going to put up. Make sure you guys definitely subscribe to us and also our other channels, as far as the Cultural Scribe and our other channels as well, our other links. If you want to support us directly, that is our Cash App. Everything that you do, support the platform as we move forward, as we grow. Also on Roku and Fire Stick, King Solomon Entertainment, Apple TV, as well as all the streaming platforms. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you and appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. We're going to be commentating today on a couple of topics that's trending. We want to first start off with Mr. Dennis Barnes out of New Orleans and say congratulations on making history. A senior at the International High School of New Orleans has received over $9 million in scholarships. That is monumental. That is president. They don't think anybody has earned more than that, and so it's going to be definitely documented so far, unless they come up with someone who has. He has applied to over 100 and over 200 universities and colleges. He has gotten accepted to 170 of them. He is also still receiving acceptance letters today. His family, his parents are very, very excited that this has happened. They kind of knew early on, according to reports, that this was going to happen. If you guys knew the backstory, he had a college course load in addition to his honor courses at International High School. He was taking courses at Southern University, like most often kids do who want to graduate faster or receive their associate when they graduate simultaneously from high school, and also to move on to go to college and universities. But this kid has received several offers or full rides. And so this is definitely inspiring. This is great for the city of New Orleans. And this is amazing that he has accomplished a wonderful, wonderful triumphant. He had a 4.98 GPA. He also is fluent in Spanish, and he just has been doing amazing work. He has been reported to say he's very proud of the accomplishments, and his family is overjoyed, and they cannot wait until he choose his university that he will be attending and start his college journey. So we're going to be following that story if it's more to come. But shout out to Mr. Dennis Barnes from New Orleans. Great job. Hopefully it will continue to inspire a lot of people as far as, working hard to achieve the goals. And if you don't, have a lot of us came before college on our own, but definitely know that there's other programs and grants, and if you work hard academically, you can get scholarships, and it's a beautiful thing. So we congratulate him. King Solomon Entertainment congratulates him, and we are happy that he had made those accomplishments. And so our next story is the Jonathan Major. We want to report back because we had did a report on Jonathan before, and that now we want to make sure that we follow up on that story. Um, and from the current, he said his legal team uh, reported that he had been arrested for domestic assault, allegedly attacking a woman, which is now we know as his girlfriend. And also, there has been history of him, um, having these issues before with the other girls as well as um, his current girlfriend, and he's also been having issues in the past with other women that he has dated. And so this is what they're going to be bringing before the courts and seeing and solidifying why, as this is a pattern for him. His legal team has said this is all false allegations and they will be fighting this. And so we will be following this story to see what will become of the story and what would happen. The district attorney is also building a case because they're saying that other women may come forth. A restraining order was issued, and of course, his legal team said that the only reason why they agreed to the restraining order was because he wanted nothing to do with the girlfriend anymore moving forward. But again, all of these are just allegations and allegedly, and so this would be fought and arguing in court. And Jonathan Major legal team is confident that all this will be dismissed and that it is just all attempt to, you know, um, make Jonathan look bad in the media because we know he had so far an amazing career, and mostly he does adventure movies, and so we're going to be following this story to see what happens, and hopefully he is exonerated and that he is not found guilty on a lot of the alleged charge, but they saying that and there was injuries that was sustained, minor injuries, and it was hospitalization records where she was hospitalized for the injuries. But again, this is all alleged, and we're going to be, like I say, following this story. Jonathan Majors, we wish him well, and also the girlfriend moving forward. And just to let people know that we do not condone violence here. We do not in any way, it's wrong, and you're not supposed to put your hands on a woman or a man, anybody, and just keep your hands to yourself. And and I hope it just work out for both of them, and just move forward, and that everything works out on all parties' behalf. Moving forward with the next story, is the touch on the Don Lemon firing story. Don Lemon is a black news journalist from CNN. He was on CNN, and he was with CNN for 17 years, and he was recently fired. And they it has been a lot of speculations back and forth on his firing and what kind of brought that to fruition. And according to a lot of the news reports, because a lot of the journalist friends of his is chiming in now, people are beginning to speak up because there was an alleged management meeting that was supposed to take place. And I don't think, according to reports, that it ever happened. And as you know, now he was fired. And a lot of fellow journalists and anchors are speaking up that was friends of his that was saying that they are surprised and they are shocked that this happened, and that what the media is reporting, that's not who they know Don Lemon to be. According to reports, they say that there's a series of public missteps. Instead of reporting, they said Don Lemon himself became the news. It was about him going back and forth with co-hosts and guests that came on the show. And his point of view, I guess, perspective was the issue because the clips that I seen, both co-hosts and guests were proving their point, just like any journalist would do when they have a guest on. Whether the perspective is pushed behind the news network or individually, they tend to want that. They tend to want engaging conversation. And, not to say that people haven't been fired for saying, um, you know, I would say, insensitive things, but it's unclear to what that is. I think that's the problem. No one could pinpoint what did he said that was so insensitive, that was so, I guess, against any person or entity that would get him fired. The co-host back and forth with Poppy Harlow, as well as Mrs. Collins. And so topics in women's soccer, as well as the GOP president candidate, Nikki Haley. They also threw in the missteps of doing the 2021-22 actor Jesse Smollett case that Don Lemon was advocating, in lack of a better word, advocating or um, giving actor Jesse Smollett the benefit of the doubt when it's found out later that he had filed false police reports, and of course, now that case has been settled. He was found guilty of that, but Don Lemon was advocating for him and his innocence, and only to find out later that he's friends with the actor Jesse Smollett. Um, Again, people are still saying they don't see anything that was wrong with what Don Lemon did that would result in him being fired. Because even if he allegedly knew that it was a false report, I don't think he would know how would he would know that unless Jesse told him. But to give someone the benefit of the doubt and know them as a friend or a decent person, but only to later find out that they had uh, you know submitted false allegations, you would be just as shocked. And so I don't think he should be found guilty because he was given a friend the benefit of the doubt, and then later the friend was found guilty. The friend is responsible for his own actions and his own behavior. And I guess I'm getting into the king's perspective, and so that's I thought that was very interesting. And also with the back and forth of the co-hosts, I mean everybody was sharing their point of view and their perspective, and again it's unclear what was the offense, because both back and forth were very strong and adamant about their point, and it was supporting that. And so, in this case, in my perspective, why wasn't everybody fired? Like, unless you could say something that was insensitively, demonstrated or illustrated that he said that would warrant to be fired after 17 years of service. And so it's unfortunate. The new reports that Don Lemon has moved forward in his future journalist and anchoring professional, choices moving forward in his professionalism as a journalist, his next step, his next employment. People are waiting to see. It seemed like he is, regrouping, and we're hoping that he is okay and that everything works out. And so that is our commentating, and that's the key perspective. We want to give all of our stories light. And if you want to come on, and we will definitely share your story, this is the platform, KS News. Dennis Barnes, congratulations. Don Lemon, continue to stay strong and be positive and move forward in your endeavors, as well as Jonathan Majors and all parties involved in that one. Make sure that everyone is, okay moving forward. This is the King Perspective. And like I say, you want to support the platform, that is our cash out to support the platform. Make sure you guys subscribe. That is our subscriptions and our links below. Make sure you guys share, share, share. Make sure you guys please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching the platform. King Simon Entertainment, KS News. Thank you.